hear that?
It's coming from the camp.
We'd better go help them.
Help them!
Doctor! Don't rush off! We don't know what we're running into!
Danger!
No, Timaeus, don't!
Doctor?
But... he was right ahead of me.
And he still is, my dear Bess. That tree but a foot away from you. You are looking at the doctor's newest body.
That's impossible.
Ha! That's science.
You disgust me. How can you be so mocking when you did that to the doctor?
He should have watched his step.
You can turn him back, though. Can't you?
Oh, no. There's your impossibility. The transformation is irreversible. The doctor will spend the rest of his existence as an old oak tree.
No. Not the doctor.
We have to do something!
Doctor!
Stop staring and move, you morons! While he's distracted, get Timaeus!
Get off of me! All of you! Let go!
Hold him down!
Stop fighting!
Don't resist us. We can help.
Keep that monstrosity still. I need to do that. Ah, you can let him go now.
What have you...
Given you a concentrated dose of my little concoction. Should have you completely subservient. If not, I can always give you more, but I highly doubt it would be good for your health.
Why must you be so cruel?
You think this is cruel? This is science.
Madness!
What is your command, Mistress Rani?
Find the Phoenix, Timaeus. Whatever the cost. Utmost urgency.
Doctor was looking, but couldn't find.
Can't you see he's in pain?
Why are you trying to defend a centaur, little human? Wait, you're the one who got out of my caravan. Subject 0052, clearly very clever. I guess my work with you isn't over.
I'm not going back in there. That place isn't a caravan.
No, it's a time machine that looks like a caravan. An example of yet more science you pathetic creatures could never hope to understand.
TARDIS!
The bird knows. I presume you're the doctor's latest traveling companion. No more Miss Brown or Miss Bush. Now you have a parrot. You were clearly going up in the world, Doctor.
Can he still hear us?
Oh yes, he's still sentient in there. Fully aware of his condition, poor thing. Let's hope no woodpeckers come along.
You are full of venom.
Why can't I enjoy this, even for a second? A thorn in my side no longer, Doctor. Unless you grow some. Now, Timaeus, off you pop.
Yes, Mistress Rani.
Joan, grab her.
Yes, Mary. Rani.
Let go of me! That pitiful writhing won't do you any good.
Why, Joan? Why betray me like this? I must do what I am asked. I must. But why? Are we not still friends?
Seems you are the only one not under my influence.
The doctor spoke about Timaeus, how he thought there was good in him. And you've reduced him to a slave.
But don't worry, he won't be my servant for long. No, I doubt he'll survive all that long with such a high dosage coursing through his system. Hopefully he'll live long enough to serve his purpose and find me the Phoenix, since the doctor failed.
But wait, that means I know what to do.
Joan, bring her into the caravan. It's time for Bess's next lesson.
Joan! You must burn the tree! Burn the doctor's tree! Burn it!
Back again. And don't think you're going to talk your way out of that chair this time. The only release will be when I tap in the correct 6-digit code on this keypad, which is too far away for you to reach. Shame. Guess you'll be keeping me company.
You won't get away with this!
That's the one boon of being in the past. Nothing you say is cliché yet.
I see why the doctor doesn't like you. When we were in the forest, he told me.
Look at this syringe. Do you know what I'm about to inject you with?
A serum. To change me. Advance my body. Enhancing certain characteristics.
Pretty close, considering you don't have the right vocabulary yet. This is Earth, so it's Darwin who first explains evolution, isn't it? Why am I asking you? You know nothing about the 1800s.
Except it doesn't work.
Excuse me?
Not fully. Joan and Robin, the changes I've seen in them over a matter of hours. They're evolving out of control.
And what makes you say that? They're becoming faster, stronger, more intelligent and resilient. Exactly what the human race needs.
We don't need your intervention.
Ha! Your species has been relying on alien assistance since you first appeared on this planet. Aside from the Doctor, there's the Osirans and all the help they gave the Egyptians.
I meant you specifically. You're changing us, but not for our betterment.
What I'm doing is the natural next step. To survive the many, many threats of the coming centuries, humanity is going to have to adapt, and do it quickly. I'm merely speeding up the process, getting you on the right path earlier. But where's my fanfare? Never any thanks.
We are nothing more than cattle to you.
Close, but no. More like lab rats. Because you're so basic, biologically, I mean. The odd psi power here and there, but nothing much. I mean, what sort of species has only one heart each? Ridiculous. Made you prime targets for my experiment. And I was doing you a favor. One day you'll see that.
Start counting now, and I suspect you'll be long dead before you hear any gratitude.
That sharpness, that intellect, yes, that is what I want from you. You're above average, Bess. Not smart enough to come up with a second way out of my chair, but no one is, so you might as well quit struggling. You're using up vital energy.
What are you doing?
Aside from being bemused that you think I'll answer your questions, you've misread the situation if you think that's the case.
You're doing something to the serum. Changing it.
Updating it. Actually, you won't know what that means. More futuristic vocabulary. Basically, I have new information, and I'm using that as an altered base. Let's hope I've cracked the coding required to safely control your evolution, eh?
Why? What's the alternative?
Without the Phoenix's stabilizing DNA in place, my tests have been... well, they haven't all been successful. Some have turned out like the centaur, though admittedly his genetic structure is still somewhat in flux, but broadly speaking, Timaeus is a success. Others have destabilized to the point of turning into a gelatinous mass in a matter of hours. That's why there's a drain under the chair. Makes cleaning up so much easier.
You think I'll turn into jelly?
We're hoping not, but it's within the realms of possibility. Wibble wobble. Not ideal for a human. Fingers crossed you become something more interesting. But I suppose it's win-win for me, because regardless of what happens to you, good or bad, right or wrong, I'll learn something. Your pain won't be in vain. Isn't that reassuring?
I think we've packed most of the camp away now.
Tidied away all of the damage from the centaur's visit, anyway.
I don't think I want to stay here anymore.
It won't always be like this. No more attacks.
But look at it. We watched a person change into that tree. That's what bothers me.
I don't like it either.
Wherever I go, into my tent or to the stream for water, I can't get away from it.
Do you get the feeling that it's watching us?
I keep looking, expecting to find a face, or eyes or something.
But even though there's nothing, I can't shake the feeling.
The more I look at that tree, the more I know it was a bad thing that happened, but...
I feel dull. Empty. We were happy, weren't we? Recently, too.
I thought we were. But now, whenever I think like that, all I get is the taste of fruit.
Burn the tree!
What's that bird doing up there?
Am I imagining things? Or did it speak?
Burn the tree! Burn the tree!
We must be losing our minds. First a centaur, now a talking bird.
Timaeus. Oh, you can still see where his hooves dug into the dirt. Looks exactly like a horse's hoof.
Is he more man or beast? I can barely believe he was once like us.
I think I knew him.
You mean when he was a person?
I think he was a part of the troupe. Didn't he say so? My mind is such a fog.
What can you remember?
It was a sunny day, and I had only just met Mary, myself, and we were performing in a village, and this man comes up to us after, and he introduced himself as Timaeus. Yes, I'm sure it was him. He was an outsider too. He didn't feel like he belonged, but he hoped we could help, and I remember Mary immediately took a shine to him.
Robin, are you okay? You're shaking.
Oh, she changed him. Oh, she did that. Oh, how could I have forgotten? Timaeus was my friend.
Your friend? Bess. She was my friend. And now I've turned my back on her. But no, that can't be right. I wouldn't do that, not if she was really... But I remember. We were running away. There was a man, tall, stern, her jailer. That's what she always called him. I was nothing, and that's how he treated me, but not her, never her. She was kind. We helped each other, and she didn't leave me behind. She didn't abandon me when I needed her. Oh, what have I done, Robin?
Whatever the Rani is doing to us, it must have driven us to distraction.
We have to make amends.
Burn the tree!
The parrot is right.
Joan, what are you saying?
Bess was my friend. No, she still is.
And that means you're going to set that tree on fire?
Yes. I hear those words in her voice. Somehow I think this is the right thing to do.
Burn the tree!
For Bess.
But the doctor!
For him too. Would you want to be stuck as a tree for the rest of your life?
No, but to be burned alive. Or the Rani said he could hear us. He'll feel...
Burn the tree! Burn the tree!
I have to do this.
Put that flaming log down, Joan.
You don't get to tell me what to do, Robin. I do what I think is right. Bess taught me that. To be bold and brave. Come on, parrot. You won't want to be perched on that branch in a moment.
Thanks!
It's done.
I must fight. But I can't stop myself. I have to find that. No! I will not do her bidding. Must keep fighting. She will not win. What's that? A bird? No, mustn't. I couldn't stop myself. That creature. No, it wasn't the phoenix, just an innocent I took. Must keep resisting, but releasing that arrow, it felt to give in. Feel such release. No, you will not win, Rani.
What did you do?
The right thing? I did what Bess told me to.
But that was the doctor. Oh, he's already engulfed. I can't stop it.
That music. Robin, is that you?
Sounds like the birds. No, one bird. Singing. But what could it be?
The tree's gone.
Oh, so quickly. Must have been a side effect of Mary... the Rani's.
What have I done? Was that the right thing to do?
Hut! Quick, put me out! Put me out!
Doctor, you're back!
Oh, that's not funny. Don't just stand there, you two. Give me a hand.
How are you alive?
From the ashes, The doctor rises. That was filthy.
But that's impossible. The tree burned.
Well, there was nothing left.
And yet, here I am. Can't keep me down, Robin, old chum. Oh, that was so Adam West.
I know who you are.
Overheard the doctor use my real name. It hardly matters. Mary fulfilled her purpose. Now I can proudly proclaim my true identity.
I know more than just your name. The doctor told me things when we were walking.
Did he now? Such as?
He spoke of your connection with the far-off land of Miasmia Goria.
Ah, right. And?
And he mentioned tetraps. And something about a cage and Atlantis.
That last one is news to me. Clearly getting ahead of himself. It matters not, unless you were planning on writing my biography, in which case someone already beat you to it. Did you think those details had the power to save you?
That you were always striving to prove yourself. No one took you seriously. The doctor says he envied you.
Yet it always came across as pity.
That they saw you not for what you're capable of, but who you appear to be. Weak. Crazed.
The bias of the Time Lords. Dismiss and discard anyone who doesn't conform. They could never bring themselves to imagine the brilliance I was capable of. No, all they ever spoke about were my failures. Always the things that went wrong. The President's cat wasn't my fault.
Is anyone ever judged kindly?
Perhaps not. Nowhere in the universe. You know, on my home world, I am considered a criminal. I expect the doctor told you that. He likes telling people that. But it isn't true. I'm simply a visionary. And I'll prove it. My equipment is state-of-the-art from centuries in the future. You won't have long to wait until it has finished work on the serum.
I'm more than patient.
Yet more of your spirit. I'm glad you haven't lost the will to fight.
I'll never stop fighting.
I wonder how that will manifest itself. How you'll evolve.
Something strong enough to defeat you.
Perhaps. But then I have an array of drugs to keep you in line. No, I suspect that fierce intellect of yours will be the driving force. Maybe you'll grow into a giant brain. Wouldn't that be amusing? A great, pulsing mass of wisdom.
Why would you say that?
Does it not excite you? To know that you are getting a sneak peek at your species' future?
Of course it doesn't. Not when forced like this.
Oh well, if it unsettles you, try not to dwell on it. Don't think about every cell in your body changing, becoming something new. Put it out of your mind, Bess. Think about something that makes you happy. How about some lovely fresh-picked flowers? Not your thing? Perhaps eating a well-prepared meal. What do you eat in this century? Pies?
But how can you be here? I don't understand.
The Rani told you that these tree minds of hers were irreversible, eh? Which would have been true had I not had the phoenix on my shoulder when I stepped on it. Lucky me.
The phoenix is real.
Was, actually, not sure at the present. I came back, but did it fly off before I appeared?
I didn't see anything, but we thought we heard a bird singing.
Then all we can do is hope.
So, because you were touching that mythical bird when you activated the mine...
It affected both of us at the same time. Not just a doctor tree, but a phoenix tree too.
Oh, and that's why she told us to burn the tree.
How very clever of her. The fire activated the phoenix's powers and brought me back to life.
A creature of rebirth. Magic.
Yes, rebirth, magic, except real. And I'm very glad that you listened to Bess. I suppose I'm lucky that she was on the ball. If she hadn't put two and two together, I'd have been stuck as... What tree was I? Maple? Please, no, don't tell me spruce. Not spruce, anything but spruce. Anyway, no, I'm getting distracted. Bess, where is she?
Best friend!
Crackers! Oh, I am so glad to see you, buddy.
Doctor back!
As if you doubted me.
Evil Rani!
I think your parrot is trying to tell you where Bess is.
The Rani's TARDIS disguised as the troope's caravan. Of course she is. Joan, Robin, you help free me. Can I count on you to assist me again? We have got to stop the Rani, do you hear me? She has got to be stopped! You see now, don't you? Her drugs are wearing off. You are too strong, fighting their effects. No matter how potent those chemicals are, they don't stand a chance against the revivifying effect of emotion.
We were wrong to trust her so much, weren't we?
She hurt us. And our friends. Yes, we'll help you.
Right. Gather everyone around. You two crackers, we all have our parts to play. Ha ha!
Did you hear that? Seems you won't have to wait any longer.
You don't have to do this.
What meaningless bargaining. Of course I have to do this. I have to know the outcome.
Stay back.
Or what? You are secured in that chair, no freeing yourself this time. So prepare yourself however you see fit, because you're having this injection whether you like it or not. Oh, what was that?
Unless the caravan shakes as if the walls are falling down.
What happened here? Why is my caravan on its side?
Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry.
That tree wasn't there before. Was that one of my mines?
It was Joan.
Explain yourself.
Joan was collecting the mines. She thought it would be helpful, since Timaeus agreed to help us. They were unnecessary out there. When she went to put it down by your caravan for you...
She must have activated it. What a waste.
We'll all miss her.
What? No, I didn't mean Joan. The mine, they're extremely valuable. Besides, there's still one important question. Why did she do it?
She probably thought it would please you.
But I gave no such order. So where did this idea come from?
Doctor! You're alive!
Surprise! I'm back, and I'm here to rescue you.
You came back just for me.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. I've got unfinished business in the Horsehead Nebula, and there's a croque-monsieur in the 21st century in Oslo that has my name on it. You're around about number 8 on my list.
I'll accept 8th place. Well, I'm grateful. You turned up at the ideal time. The Rani was about to give me that injection.
The serum is shifting, bubbling. You wouldn't want that inside you, would you?
Doctor!
Oh!
Why did you do that? I thought you said...
Yeah, right. Ay.
So why inject that serum into yourself?
Because it's concentrated evolution specific to the brain. Well, according to our notes on these screens and what I overheard when I was outside eavesdropping with a stethoscope. Such a bad habit, I really should try and kick it.
You still haven't explained why you take it yourself. Ego? Have to be the smartest man in the room? You look the type.
Because I'm clever, Bess. There's no denying it. Perhaps even a genius. But to deduce how to concoct a restorative that will counter the effects of the Rani's serum would take me weeks. And we've only got a few moments, so it's as if she's helped us. Hoist by her own petard, you could say.
And that's what you're writing down? Your restorative?
Exactly. Because you're the one who's going to make it.
Me? What? Why? Surely you'd be the best person to do it.
Because I'm staying here to deal with the Rani. Yes, this is quite brilliant. It'll easily help your natural human DNA dominate over this forced evolution, assuming it hasn't taken root too deeply. But then why? Nothing would work. No, must have faith. Brave heart, Bess. Now, come take a look. I've made the notes as clear as I can.
Blue vial 3rd cabinet, mixed with half of green vial 5th cabinet. Heat, add 2 TSP, grey powder. What does TSP mean?
Teaspoon. Oh, there'll be a spoon on the work surface. Just use that.
Mix with brown seed 2nd drawer, heat until bubbling. Blend, serve over ice. Is that last part essential?
Well, naturally. You'd burn your tongue otherwise. Now, find Timaeus. He's good people. He'll take you to the blue box. You'll find everything you need in there. The laboratory is the 4th door on the right. Understand, Bess? I am trusting you to save everyone.
I can do it.
I do not doubt that for a second. Now, get going. We do not have all day, and do not let her see you. Yay! Now time for one of my favourite things. Leaving the Rani a little surprise.
No more. I must fight. She cannot win. I must rest. I'm nearly out of arrows, and so many of the birds in this forest are dead because of me. And still the phoenix eludes me. Good. She must not get it. She must not. Can barely see straight. Those drugs. My head is spinning. Must keep fighting.
Timaeus!
No! That sounded like crackers. I'm sorry. The Rani. The drugs, I couldn't control myself.
Crackers, message. Doctor,
Let me help you.
no time.
Crackers, please, stay with me.
Doctor says Timaeus strong, do the right thing.
I'm so sorry.
Doctor believes in you. Go to camp.
You want me to go to the troops' camp? Why?
Stop the Rani. Doctor needs help.
I will. And you're coming with me. We can get you help.
Too late. Crackers.
No, please.
Find the doctor. Save the day.
Oh, crackers. What have I done? No more. That witch will pay for what she made me do. I will avenge you, crackers.
Oh, hello, dear.
How are you still alive?
I'm resilient.
More like a nuisance. And you can stop interfering with my console.
Just reviewing some of your data and trying to find the delete button.
What? Why would you do that?
Because you have got to be stopped. Evolution is not yours to control. Never has been, never will be.
No warning this time, Doctor. But it's only a stun gun, so you'll be fine, unfortunately. There must be something special about you to survive my tree mines. Activate scan. Time Lord, odd human tendency. And what's this? No, surely not. But that would explain everything. Residual trace of the phoenix. That's why you aren't an oak anymore. I guess it's my lucky day. That means I can use you to complete my work. Ha! Transport the doctor to the regeneration chamber.
Timaeus! The doctor sent me. I need your help.
I need to see him. Where is he?
He's with the Rani. He's stopping her. But we have to put everything else right. Can you take me to the blue box? He said you'd know where that is. We don't have much time.
Of course. If this is what the doctor wants. Climb on my back and hold on.
This place seems brighter than the Rani's. More spacious, a better design by far. Anyway, to work. The laboratory is the 4th door on the right.
Where am I?
Still in my TARDIS, don't worry. We haven't gone far.
I was referring to this glass chamber you've trapped me in.
Sounds like you've answered your own question.
Why? Literally, what is the point?
You have traces of the phoenix in your body.
Oh, I had a feeling I might. You plan on extracting them from me. That makes this... Oh no. Oh, not a regeneration chamber. A controlled environment for a Time Lord to change, filtering out any residual damaging particles. A filthy device. That's how I got my third body in the first place.
Or, in your case, the particles relating to the phoenix's DNA. Otherwise, I worry your next body would be partly avian.
While I'm open to wings, I'm not so keen on a beak. Though, Crackers rocks that look.
And they'll be at their most potent midway through your regeneration.
Rani, there is no need to kill me. They'll be plenty powerful if you just take, a blood sample. Yes, that would work. Or aren't you running a detailed scan? That will be enough.
Perhaps, but perhaps not. I don't fancy taking the chance.
So, what? You're going to kill me? Have you really sunk that low?
For success, Doctor. Besides, it's hardly death. You'll come back, get a new face. No big deal. Any requests? I could maybe nudge things in the right direction.
Rani, Ushas, we went to school together.
Correct. So what? Oh, was that supposed to appeal to my conscience? Just because we grew up together doesn't mean I'm suddenly going to get sentimental. It wouldn't matter who was in there. You, the master, anyone.
Even your sister.
She'd understand. No more prattling, Doctor. Time to end this.
Put your hands up.
Ah! Timaeus! Perfect timing!
You? You're still alive?
He's a fighter.
Release him, or you'll feel the full force of my arrows.
Not going to happen.
Oh no. Oh no, please, no. No, Timaeus, get me out! Timaeus, get me out!
Ha! It started.
No. Oh no, not again, please. No. Not like this. Not again. No. Oh, you can't do this to me.
No! You can't do this to me!
Can't change.
You can't just change what I look like without consulting me!
Will not change.
I will not change. Will not change!
No. Yeah.
Oh! No! You shot me! What have you done? Ugh!
Stopped you harming the doctor further. The arrow only pierced your shoulder. You will recover. I don't doubt that. Which switch releases him?
Aha. The big blue button. Blue button. Yeah. Oh, pins and needles. Oh, hot, cold. Oh, hang on. Ha! Freedom! And still in this trusty old body. Ha! Made to last. Ha!
Doctor? What is that noise?
Seems her systems have... Uh-oh.
The readings I took from you earlier. The software was able to extrapolate the information I needed. Magnificent!
See? I was right. No need for killing.
What does that mean?
I have sufficient information to finish my experiment. I don't need to stay here any longer. Thank goodness, Earth is such a revolting planet.
Timaeus, quick, we have got to get out of here.
You've got time, Doctor. I have no interest in taking you with me.
Should I finish her off?
Timaeus, she's not worth it. Come on.
Until next time, Doctor. And thanks for everything. You've been a great help.
Out of there just in time, thanking the lucky stars.
Doctor, there is something I need to tell you.
You look like you've got bad news. Timaeus, what's wrong?
It's about Crackers. I'm sorry.
Crackers? Oh no.
He didn't make it. It was my fault.
You don't have to say anything more.
The Rani's drugs. I couldn't control myself.
I understand. Oh, Crackers. My old mate. I can't believe he's gone. We've been through so much together. And I'd promised to take care of him. Can't even get that right.
I'm so sorry.
We should go check on the others. Yes, come along, come along.
Quickly, Bess! This way!
Is she?
Not doing well. Everyone else seems fine, but Joan...
Oh. It's okay, Joan. I'm here, and I have something that will make you feel better. It has worked with everyone else, so drink up. It doesn't taste particularly pleasant.
I'll say, more like liquid bark and animal droppings.
But it does the world of good. How long has she been like this?
Not long. Perhaps an hour or so.
Doctor, you're okay.
Yeah, just about. Huh. The Rani tried to kill me, same old, same old.
Clearly she failed. I'm glad.
I see my formula for the restorative is working, and rather well. I passed Cecil and Hazel out by the campfire. They're both fine, back to normal. Smelt like they were making some of that gorgeous vegetable broth. Do you know what? I work up such an appetite after a long day of justice. Yeah, alright, I'm talking rubbish.
Joan seems the weakest. We're really worried.
Oh, she had quite a few doses in a short period of time. It's understandable. That's why I told her to rest earlier, when she wasn't feeling too well.
And you did something to the mine?
Nah, reprogrammed it. Put it under the Rani's TARDIS, chucked a rock onto it, and boom! Didn't need a living person to activate it. Joan recuperating in this tent, out of sight, gave us the perfect cover, and the Rani was fooled.
Not for long, though. I fear my acting wasn't up to much.
Long enough, Robin, old chum. That's all that matters. You both did wonderfully.
I'm glad I was of service.
Don't strain yourself.
What was in that drink?
Oh, dash of this, drop of that. Some seeds I picked up a few centuries back, and I knew would come in handy one day. Especially for Crackers snacks. There's a slight chance that I might have over-egged the mixture, so to speak, so if any of you have got the odd sniffle, it might be gone too. Curse of an overactive brain like mine. Nothing, major.
Doctor? I was thinking, the Rani. What's to stop her from continuing her experiment elsewhere?
I was wondering that. You were muttering something about leaving her a surprise when I left.
Ah, yes, so my newfound intellect came in handy twice. Meant I could create a computer virus, an illness for the Rani's machines and equipment. That will consume any data it encounters, including all of her research thus far and any coordinates she inputs into her console, meaning her TARDIS will be stranded in the vortex. She won't be conducting any inhumane experiments again for a while.
Joan, you're back.
Any physical or mental transformations the Rani caused have been reverted.
I feel like myself again.
Bess gave me some of the restorative, but I haven't changed. Should I drink more?
I am sorry, Timaeus, but your transformation is too far gone. Everyone else, they were mostly human, but with you...
I am mostly centaur now. It is okay. I am at peace.
But it will have nullified any of the residual effects of the psychotropic drug. You're free to live however you see fit again, no longer following anyone else's orders. I'm just sorry I can't do more.
You have done more than enough. You gave me the courage to be a good man in the end.
What will you do now?
This forest needs a guardian. I will watch over it, ensure no one else comes to turn this place into a torture chamber. In your honor, and for Crackers. I feel I should apologize again.
Timaeus, you are forgiven. It wasn't your fault. You were under the Rani's influence. Crackers was a good friend. And I'm gonna miss him. But he would be proud of your new mission. It's very admirable. Thank you.
I suppose this is the end of the troupe.
Why? You could carry it on. Think about it. A show, all of your own, but without the sideline of genetic manipulation. Think of it. Roll lip, ladies and gentlemen, see the great issue in the world. Think of all the happiness you could spread.
Will you stay, Doctor?
You could join us for our first show.
As tempting as that is, I have places to be.
Other worlds?
Oh, you betcha. It was lovely meeting all of you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye.
And thank you.
Farewell.
Right. Where to next? Thought it best to leave the door open. You wouldn't be able to get in otherwise.
You knew I was following you.
You are hardly subtle. Plenty of twigs cracking underfoot, plus you didn't say goodbye. And you are not the type to be rude.
This place. It's incredible. Not as hostile as the Rani's. More inviting.
Doesn't mean you're invited, though.
But you need me. I saved everyone.
Oh no, this is true. And without Crackers, it's gonna get very lonely around here.
Just to be clear, I am not a replacement for a parrot.
You enjoyed it, didn't you? The rush of adventure. You have a curious mind, Bess. But what about Joan? I got the impression that you two came together as a sort of a package deal. Where is she?
She wanted to stay behind. Run the troupe with Robin. I think...
They like each other? Duh.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's just an expression I picked up in the 90s. That is the 1990s.
The far future.
To you, but not to everyone. Plenty of my friends grew up there. Georgie, definitely. Most certainly Camille. Probably Robbie, too. And of course there's always my dear Voldemort. Oh, my dear Miss Hamilton.
I'd like to go there. Anywhere. Any place that isn't here.
Well, what's wrong with here? Pretty forests, the air isn't polluted.
I don't think a man such as yourself could understand.
I understand far more than you think, Bess.
What do you mean by that?
It means I always make sure I know exactly who I'm travelling with. No more vagabonds, no more vampires.
Well, I'm not either of those. I'm not anybody.
Oh? No? Tell me, what led you to join that troupe in the first place? Alright, if that's how you want to play it. I'll let you have your secrets. For now. But the truth will come out. It always does.
Seems to me you're the one full of secrets, Doctor. Where is it you come from, pray tell?
Perhaps a little too clever. Alright. A short jaunt away from the 16th century, but on one condition. You take the restorative yourself. And don't think I didn't notice you throwing away your dose. Good old over-the-shoulder trick, it's a classic. Trust me, I invented it. Right now, you're smarter than your average bear, and we can't be having that. You might think it's innocent enough, but humanity must evolve at its own rate. Here, we can both drink it together.
Okay, fine. If it means I can stay.
Oh, lordy, that... Oh, that's disgusting. Now, isn't that better?
Why not let me keep that wisdom, that intellect, just for a little while longer?
Perhaps I like you just the way you are.
If you are going to be so sickly sweet about it, perhaps I shall reconsider coming with you.
Or perhaps because historical equilibrium must be maintained for the benefit of humanity. Either or besides, I give up mine too. Back to being regular brainiac self.
Well then, what are you waiting for? I want to see what's out there. To discover, learn, explore. What is it like to travel from one century to another?
You barely notice it.
Oh, I expected some sort of motion. Like a horse and carriage. Why are you smiling like that? Was that a joke? Is travelling through time a tumultuous process?
Let's find out.
Is that a new composition?
It's something I've been working on. It doesn't have any words yet. Perhaps I could write it as a duet for us.
I'd like that. Your music is beautiful as ever. You never needed the Rani's lessons. None of us did.
And the forest seems peaceful now.
Thanks to you.
You're welcome to join us for supper whenever you'd like, Timaeus. Hazel always makes more than we need.
Thank you, Joan.
Can you hear that? Sounds like...
The phoenix! It's back!
Oh, this is cause for celebration! We shall sing and dance all night!
As it always does, the phoenix returns, and we shall rise with it.